Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's K.Foxx. This is a special edition of the Flashing Lights Report, and today I have Tweet, a.k.a. the Southern Hummingbird. Now listen, where have you been, girl? What's been going on?
Getting myself together. That's what I've really been doing. After 2005, the last album, spiritually I was kind of dead, you know, so I had to get myself together. I wanted to be mom for a little while,
So what do you mean spiritually you were kind of dead? Like, what was going on?
Worn out, just worn out. You know, after things didn't go too well for that album, I decided to take a step back, you know, because I had been in the business since '94. You know, just because my album came out in 2002, I had been at it since 1994. So I just needed to step back.
Before the album came out, you were writing for people?
Well, no, I was in a group, Devontae from Jodeci. You know, I was down with that crew, so we were trying to come out as a group, Sugar. And
I remember Sugar.
Yeah, so I was a part of that, and in and out of the business, all of that. So I just decided to take a step back and get my mind right, and you know, decide if I really still wanted to do this, and that's what I've been doing.
So you really still want to do it now?
I do. It's a passion of mine. You know, I was born. People say I was born to do it, but I love this. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do.
So when you say that you weren't right spiritually and you had to take a step back, does that mean that you and Missy kind of fell out, or you guys are good? Or
no, we were good. We were still good. I just needed that break. I know everybody had took a break at that point. I think it was a lot with the mergers with the companies, the record companies, and just stuff wasn't going right. So I think we all took a little step back.
Now, I've got to say that your sound and the things that you talked about in your music was kind of like the things that women talked about amongst ourselves when we're having dinner, you know, if we're just at the crib having a cup of tea. It's kind of, you know, it's no holds barred. It's like a peep into what women really talk about.
Right.
Now, with that being said, okay, one of my coworkers, right, wanted me to ask you this. He wants to know if you still touch yourself.
Oh, God.
Or if you have someone that's doing it for you.
I'm single. I've been single for about 6 years now. And that
6 years. So does that mean that you're also celibate? Or
celibate, all of that. And it comes with being...
So you've been single for 6 years. You've been celibate.
Yes.
So define celibate. Does that mean that you don't...
Nothing at all. Nothing.
No masturbation. No.
None of that. None of that. And actually, that song is not about that. Even though people think that, and they can have their own interpretation, but it was basically about loving yourself. Not in that way, but I had saw a doctor on Oprah one time, and he said everyone in life should stand in front of a mirror naked and love what they see about themselves. You know, everybody complains about their nose, too much this and not much that. So he was just basically saying everyone should love what they see in the mirror, and that's what that song is really about. But if you want to think it's about something else, you know, that's cool.
I mean, I like to think that it was about something else. Plenty of nights.
Right.
But I got to get back to the celibate part, because I know a lot of single women that are dating and they don't want to just go into something automatically without there being a commitment, but they're still, you know, they still want to be active with somebody. What do you do in order to stay sane?
Sane?
You read books?
No, right. I just pray. You know what? It's all about my spirituality, and that's what makes me strong enough to, you know, withstand the whole celibacy thing. I mean, it's not a big deal. They say once you can not do something for 21 days, you've overcome it. You've conquered it. So it's been 6 years. I think I got it mastered right now. Wow.
So the next man that comes, he's got to be...
He's going to be in trouble.
Oh.
Right?
Okay. He sure is. 6 years. That's a little minute there. So talk to me about this new album.
New album. Well, this is an EP of the album. We had released, we had Tweet Tuesdays I was doing online, where I released a couple of old records, and we did Daydreaming, and Daydreaming was I think Aretha Franklin, she originally did it, or Dionne Warwick, and so people were basically wanting me to release something, so we're going to do a mixtape. So James Du Bois was like, well, instead of a mixtape, let's do a live EP. So we decided to just go into the studio and do a couple of songs that may or may not go on the new album, and do the live version, like give people an opportunity to hear me the way they would hear me on concert or in concert.
So live band and everything?
Yeah, it's a live band, live session. We all were in there, and I just sung while they played. So it's basically like a live session. So that's
what's the name of the
It's
EP?
called Simply Tweet, the EP.
Okay.
So people won't get it confused with the album that's coming out. So it's just live instrumentation. I'm still singing about in your face lyrics. I'm still keeping it real for the women.
I love
and
that.
the men, you know, all that.
I love that.
because I can only speak about what I go through in my life, you know, experiences. So that's what this album is about. I'm excited. And I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
No, I'm excited about it too, because I think that, like I said before, you were that voice for women that wanted to say a lot of things, especially in the music industry, because, you know, we hear about women singing about being heartbroken or cheated on, but never really being liberated and done with it. And like, if you're not going to do it, somebody else will, you know?
Exactly.
So what's going, for the actual album, do you think that you'll be back with Missy, or?
Well, this album, because I've been gone so long, I decided just to keep it me. You know, Missy and I will do some more music together, but just not on this album. Although I did do a couple of records on Tim's new record that's coming out. Yeah, I love it too.
On his album that's about to...
It's coming. I don't know when it's coming. I don't mean to let the cat out the bag. I'm sorry, Tim, but they hot. So I did something with him, but Missy and I, we'll do some more music soon.
Oh, good. So let everybody know right now the EP, the name of the EP, and then later what the album is going to be hopefully called.
The new EP is titled Simply Tweet the EP. The new album will be Simply Tweet, or I think I might change the name to something else. But
so as far as the EP is concerned, can people download it? Or
yeah, they're going to be able to download it on February 26th. Make sure you stay tuned. I think you can sign on to iamsimplytweet.com. And I'll release, I guess it'll be another press release on where digitally you'll be able to release it, correct? So, yeah, February 26th, make sure y'all support your girl. I'm back.
And we got to keep in contact, because I want to know when you find that man and after the drought is over. I need to find out what's going on.
Right, okay, definitely, we will.
It's K.Foxx on 97, Flashing Light Support, tweet. Make sure you get that EP.
Yes.